How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Hello Arceus, how you doing? It's been a while. How you doing? It's been a long time, huh?
Green's right.
I decided to go ahead and start streaming again since it's been a while, so...
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try. Right. I'm not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears.
I miss you too, bro. But, I should be a little more active with the Discord for Irvin, to be honest, because I haven't been active for a while, but his activity seems to be pretty quiet lately from what I've been seeing, so...
Alright.
But...
Reen, you and the rest of Group A are with me.
I'm sure things are going pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it, but still. I thought I'd come back and stream again since it's been a long time since I did. Well, not too long, but yeah, I figured I'd come back anyway.
Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you. Yes, sir!
It does, yeah.
Alright, Class 7.
But this time, since I have done this game series before, it's just that I only did one stream episode for it, and that was on, like, this entire part that I already covered, but I never continued with it. But since I already beat the game on my own without streaming it at one point, I say, you know what, I have New Game Plus unlocked for it, I'll go and make a new series for it, labeled as the New Game Plus series. And so here we go.
Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood!
As for other games, I will go ahead and stream some other games as well, but currently I am still in the midst of getting ready to pack for moving back to Washington, so I'm not going to be in California for much long. And plus, when I go back home to Washington, I'm not sure how much my schedule will change. Because, well, things will get a little more hectic, because I will be getting a job at one point when I go back over there, but I'm sure things will be okay. It's gonna be a regular job, like GameStop or something, I'm not sure which one. Hopefully GameStop, if one, that's close enough, and two, they actually accept me in, but if I do get a job over there, my schedule will be different, so I won't have enough time for streaming, which I've had all this time to stream. Don't get me wrong, I've had all the time currently, since I'm still in California, to stream, but I don't know, I just never really felt like trying to do it, or I just could never really figure out which game to stream. And plus, recently I've just been playing a free-to-play MMO called Phantasy Star Online 2. It's pretty fun. And I've been playing that on my Xbox One and my laptop. So that's one reason why I haven't been streaming. Two, I've been doing that for the past couple of months, like since June or July or whatever. Because, well, I mainly left PlayStation due to just some specific drama with specific people. I won't name who though, but yeah, I decided to just come back and at least do some streaming, since it's what I like doing a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out MO with Mara, and then put Gaius in, and we're good. Haven't played this game for a while. Yeah, it's also an anime as well. It's
Here
just
they
that
come.
with Phantasy Star Online 2, they didn't do too much for an anime, because apparently they didn't do all of the story stuff that the game covers, because the game, that's where you get all of the story, of course, but the anime apparently left out some of the episodes, like half of the amount of episodes, and when it comes to that game, its episodes are going from 1 to 6, so there's only 6 episodes. But they each have a different amount of chapters, like from 1 to 3 or 1 to 6 chapters or whatever for each episode. But I've been going through that, and I've also joined a wonderful community that I found through the game known as Dharma, and I've been down with them ever since I joined the alliance there in the game through Discord and whatnot, so. And, well, I decided, you know what, it's time to come back to my streams, because this shit's a personal diary to me, so I thought I'd come back to it. So here I am.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
Here they come. Stay focused, class.
My turn.
Leave it to me. There!
Leave it to me.
Go! Another chance!
And one for me. Okay.
Well,
Right.
since I won't be moving until like maybe late August or
turn.
early September, we don't know for sure, but it's most likely that it will be that. Then I'm thinking I would do streams when I get over there. For now, I want to at least make sure I get my packing done, so I don't know if I will be doing streams constantly, but if I do streams, it'll most likely just be late at night, like right now, for me anyway. Like I've always done, so.
Right.
Go!
Plus I've been doing shopping
My turn.
lately, chilling,
Okay.
just doing stuff around the house since I can't attract around a lot, but
Another chance!
And
I
one for
decided
me,
that
of
I'm
course.
gonna just try to focus on
Leave it
other
to me.
stuff a little bit, but
Burning
I do
daylight.
want to keep doing my streams at least. I'm not gonna give up on that. Especially not while that rotten CEO of YouTube is still around. I'm still gonna keep going, no matter what. That's my passion. Even if I don't have many subscribers,
Those things were
that's
the
not what I
same as
care
the one we
about
fought
anyway.
outside Legram.
All I care about for my channel is just being able to make memories and chat with my friends and all that, you know. Plus, it's a diary of me. I've had it for so long now. To me, anyway.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress.
Even if not many people join in, I still do it anyway.
I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
It seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group.
Thanks.
And a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
We have nothing to fear.
And one for me!
It's my turn. There.
My turn.
Of course.
My turn.
Okay, lights out for them!
Oh shit, Laura's gonna die. I have to heal her.
We have
I'd
nothing to
say,
fear.
usually just... As for the shopping thing, well... It went well. Plus, recently I went on a trip to Monterey in California. It went pretty well. It wasn't
have
the
my
best
things.
place I'd ever want to go to, but it was nice. But it was only a one
Leave it
night
to me.
stay, so it wasn't worth much. But it was nice for
And
what it
open.
was. I did a little shopping there.
My
Didn't
turn.
have much money to do it with, but I still bought some stuff I wanted.
My turn.
Plus, I was able to find some clothes I was trying to hope to get for, and well, I ended up getting the clothes I wanted.
for
So
me.
I'm
Leave it
pretty
to me.
happy about that.
Leave it to me!
Plus, I'm in the middle of changing things in my life. and
Of
whatnot.
course.
Mainly with the fact that I'm in the Dharma Alliance for PSO2. I've become a
cut our
little
own
more
path.
happier since I've found a lot of new comrades and whatnot to chat with, and they've been great people so far. And then,
My turn.
basically, I've been
Give us your
thinking
blessing.
about transitioning. By that I mean, well, my gender, of course. I've been thinking about it for like, since the summer
go.
of 2019, I believe, so about 2 years at this
All right.
point.
Over there.
I've been thinking about it for a while then, but at this point in time, I know for certain I want to do it.
Here we go. All right.
It's just that I never mentioned it
Open.
An opening.
on my channel since, well,
Leave it to me!
it's not something
Lights out
that
for
I was
them.
ready to talk about.
Good work!
But as of right now, I want to at least mention it a little bit here and there, so yeah. But things have been going well. I've just been doing my thing as usual. It's just that I hadn't done too much streaming. But I do want to at least try to make a route for some streams and whatnot before I end up moving. Plus, I still need a lot more packing boxes than what I have right now to be able to pack. So, technically speaking, I'm not even able to fucking pack. Not until I get the packing boxes that I need, which won't be for a while, it seems. But honestly though, once I move to Washington, all I'm gonna worry about is getting my job going and building up enough money
Where are we?
to get my transition going. As for manga reviews and streams, I should definitely do more manga reviews. Not just manga reviews, but video game reviews. The streams I will work on a little bit more, though, since that's the main thing for my
This
channel.
must be Borrelia Canyon. You
In
can see
fact, it's the
Crossbell
main
State on the
thing
other
for my
side.
channel that kind of pushed me out there a little bit more. Especially since I did a lot of streams for Payday 2 and whatnot. I ended up just getting a lot more coverage on my channel because of streaming in general. So the streaming is basically my main source of content, I guess you could think of it as. But as for the reviews, I do gotta get back to doing those because I have more games nowadays, so it's like I should get to reviewing them. But yeah, my main goal though is trying to worry about building up enough money from a job that I potentially get in the future in order to be able to go ahead and get a gender reassignment surgery going.
There!
So yeah, I'm gonna be changing things in the future.
Those are...
For now though, I'm just gonna be doing what I always do.
The railway guns.
They're enormous.
Damn! How did they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target!
No, it's alright, man. It's just something I'm planning to do on my own since, well, I don't like being the guy. I've never really had any particular thoughts about it up until like summer 2019 anyway. I just never thought about it much up until then, but I honestly don't like being a dude, so that's why I'm going to be getting the gender reassignment surgery at one point. Mainly because I am feeling uncomfortable as a guy. I really don't like it, to be honest. Not to mention whenever I wake up in the morning, I feel a little uncomfortable.
Instructor!
Plus, I don't like wearing high clothes.
No, they're
that
certainly not
much.
shy about bringing out the big guns.
It's just a personal thing for me, so that's the reason why I'm planning on getting that surgery, but I'd have to get approved for it. That's the problem, so I'd have to talk to the people who work in that sort of medical field in order to be able to get going on the conversation on all that in terms of professional terms and whatnot. So for now, I'm gonna have to be doing things in order to build up to that moment, and then one day I'll get there.
Ugh! We don't have time for this! We need to take these things out fast!
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
It's a fight. Here we go.
Gonna open up my drink real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get that surgery going one day. Because honestly, I really want to get it. Because honestly, I don't want to be a guy anymore. I've just been tired of it. Sure, I've only been thinking about it for 2 years now, but even then, it's like...
It's my turn.
I really
My
just
turn.
don't like me anymore in general. I've been comfortable with it. I don't like wearing the clothes I have to wear all the time, and I'm tired of feeling like I always have these restrictions on me just because I'm a dude. So that's why I'm going to be changing my gender one day.
Hey! Now!
In my heart, of course, I have, but in terms of my physical appearance and my voice, nothing's changed.
Okay,
And that's the part that I'm going to be focusing on.
All right.
But in my heart, I've already changed it.
An opening! Right! Now!
Here we go.
leave it to me!
Leave it to me.
Now, instead of talking about all that
My turn.
during this stream, I could
Leave
have
it to
made a
me.
regular video coming out about it, but I'd rather just fill it in with the regular stream, since that's what I usually do with random topics anyway, so...
Of course! Let's see who makes lots of score!
Flames gather on my path!
Right! Hey! Behold, my most popular is laid there!
Okay,
Won't give up. All right, let's do this. It's my turn.
An opening! Right!
Thanks.
my turn.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Here we go. Go.
And one for me!
You say as you
half
outdo
bad.
us.
If I had to pick one part of it that I'd want to change first in terms of my physical appearance or my voice, I would have to go to my voice. Because, well, I don't want to sound like a guy anymore, to be honest. I hate it. Which generally my voice is kind of low pitched, so I'd have a little trouble making a girl voice like I've tried to do with my voice acting for some of my previous streams I've done for games like this. But, well, I'll get there. As for the rest, who knows what'll happen.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to...
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
No. Don't.
Fucking love these developers. Thanks. You too, Arceus. Thanks for the chat. Have a good one, bro. I love this game so much. Not only this one, but Gold Steel 2 as well. But the main Falcom game that I enjoy the most is Tokyo Xanadu. And that game was a bunch of fun. A fantastic story, memorable characters, and not only that, but a really, really interesting combat system that they had with various types of mechanics. None other than Nihon Falcom can pull something like that off. However, there are other studios out there that have done similar work and have done great deeds with their work as well. Not just Nihon Falcom, of course. But in terms of which developer have done it the best, I would have to say Nihon Falcom with Tokyo Xanadu. But not just Tokyo Xanadu. Trails of Cold Steel 2, 1 and 2 as well. And then there's also the Ys games, but I haven't played much of the Ys games. However, I have played Ys 9, Monstrum Nox, a little bit so far, and a little bit of Ys Origin. However, I haven't played much of both of those yet. But Ys 9, I have gone a little bit further in my off-stream playthrough, which I don't think I started a stream series for that one yet, but I'll get there for it. But at some point, I should do some Ghost of Tsushima again. Which honestly I'd be down to do, but I almost decided to do that for a stream tonight instead, but I decided to go with this one.
The Ministry of
over Ghost
Railways
Tsushima.
wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Boreahard via Keldic. The next stop is Trista. Trista. We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Almost there. Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it.
I've got to keep up with the streams again. I haven't done it for a while. I think I'll also worry about doing video game reviews as well, since I haven't done much of those either lately, so...
Wow. Are those Lino flowers? Never seen so many all blossoming at once. I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it.
Ouch.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town, though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates. Anyway, I should get going. I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
I totally forgot to ask your name. Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right, though. It is weird that there are so few of us in Red. Are there even enough to make a class? That orbment they sent with the uniform is pretty strange, too. It sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment, that's for sure. Guess there's no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy's on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Now, it's gonna take me a bit to claim the DLC items. Oh shit, and I just remembered. If I want the true ending or no, not the true ending, but the full completion for all the side quests in the game to get a specific trophy, as well as get full AP points. I forgot what actually, I can't check it all yet though, I don't have all the stuff unlocked, so I can't check what it was. Okay. Wait a sec. Did I? Oh no. Oh shit. Wait. No, that's not the max. Okay, I didn't. No. Okay. I thought I messed it up for a second. No, I didn't. Okay.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus. I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady. Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part. That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something. So this is it.
Thor's Military Academy. Here we go again.
Thor's Military Academy. Founded by the legendary Emperor Dreikels himself.
Thank you for your patience, sir. We've arrived at the Academy.
Much obliged.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary. I'd prefer to avoid standing out too much.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
As you wish. I shall be departing then, sir. May your time spent in these hallowed halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Wow, an orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too.
You know, Regan, if you're supposed to be talking in your head, why are you moving your mouth? I've always wondered about that.
Looks like even Erebonia's upper crusts send their children here.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy.
Hello, Toa.
Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That'd make you... Reen Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks. We should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
I guess those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history. Thor's military academy was founded almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Drykles. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire. 30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war. But with the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the Army. Our mission, however, remains the same: to prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Drykles' famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains: what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Though, this is Drykles the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do. I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Reen Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though. Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Looks that way.
I hate the nobles in this game so fucking much half the damn time. That's only because of the way they were written. And they were written pretty well, it's just that. So let's go with forms of media. You hate some characters, you love some of them, neutral on others.
Though,
that's how it goes. They did a great job in terms of that. Not just with this game, but all of their games from what I've seen and played.
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking. That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students. But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough. Now, right this way, if you would.
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really are part of the same class then.
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though. I'm just happy all our work's paying off. I'd hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Angela? No.
Oh, you know one of them? Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on.
Exactly, Crow. Exactly.
Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido?
Look, Crow, if she wants to go that route, that's fine. It's just that she can't be doing it with every single girl. She needs to pick one. Like, Angelica, you can be a lesbian, that's just fine, but you gotta have a limit here.
Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made it. Nice work.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year.
Yep, it's the first of its kind.
Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
Now, I could easily steal everything in the game, but I'm streaming for a reason. It is New Game Plus playthrough, do keep that in mind, but Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't do no game. Oh fuck. I just remember that's not a New Game Plus.
The name's Sarah Valestine.
I had to go back and switch to files. God damn it. Oh shit. Well, I just wasted an hour of streaming because I didn't do the file input correctly. Shit. I was supposed to click on the clear data file in order to do the New Game Plus file. Fuck. I was wondering where the outfits were. Shit. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get through this one. Go ahead and hit up the other file. After I go ahead and figure everything out, but
I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year.
God damn it.
Glad to finally meet you.
I've realized 52 minutes in that I messed up with the file input. God
Wait,
damn it.
Class 7?
Us?
Yeah, as I said, I could spoil everything that happens in the game, but I'm not going to because I'm streaming the game for a reason. I, myself, may already know what happens, but I'd rather go ahead and stream it for everyone else to enjoy and see what happens for themselves. I will spoil some names.
I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
I will always spoil like certain things like names of characters if I feel like it, or sometimes we'll just blur it out or whatever, but I'm not gonna really spoil specific plot points or whatever. I'll try not to anyway.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy.
Yeah, and they're skipping out on the number 6.
And that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class, fittingly titled Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
Well, who are you again?
Machias Regnitz. And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that? And what's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea. Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, lord of the Quartz province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it? But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Lame.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you... okay?
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
What happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope. What is this place anyway?
After
I was
this
wondering
time
the same
switching
thing.
file.
We should check out those tables.
It's gonna take a bit to catch up though.
Huh?
Oh, so I skipped the cutscenes.
Is this?
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valestine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, Don't tell me these things are...
New model battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
So these are battle orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the livelong day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all here too, each packaged neatly along a little box containing a quartz. Find yours, and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see. Mine is that one.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Gonna load up the actual file I need to load up. Oh, god damn it, it's not loading up. I have to go back and load it from the main menu, it seems. Okay, clear data.
Enemy sighted! My turn!
And one from me! Leave it to me!
Didn't try to get through this fast.
My turn!
My
I can't believe I loaded the wrong file before.
Leave it to me!
It's my turn. There!
Leave it to me!
My turn! Another chance!
And one from me! Of course! No escape! Okay. Didn't see that coming!
Here we go!
Sick farm.
Kill! Another chance!
And one from me!
Leave it to me.
My turn. Huh! Evil will fall before my blade.
No
doubt about it.
Though it seems a lot.
Winds, give us your blessing.
My turn.
All right. Who's there? Now.
An opening, right.
My turn. There's a chance.
And one for me.
You say as you outdo us.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Turn. No, leave it to me. Didn't see that.
You say as you outdo us.
Enemy sighted.
Leave it to me. Didn't see that coming. Right. No, it's evil will fall before my blade. Of course. Hey!
All right.
Flames shovel on my path.
It's my turn. Yeah.
My turn. Shatter! Okay.
My turn.
There! Leave it to me.
An opening! My turn. Right. Shatter!
Go! There! There's a chance!
And one for me!
Leave it to me.
Open!
An opening! My turn. Didn't see that coming.
Here we go!
My turn. My turn.
All right. Who's there?
Go!
My turn. My turn.
Go! There's a chance!
And one for me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Of course.
Here we go! All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me. There.
Okay. Right. Shatter! Now!
Here!
Okay. Didn't see that?
Go!
All right.
My turn! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to...
Real.
Oh, I should have the items.
So this is it. Right.
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy. Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That'd make you Breen Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks. You should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back.
Almost there.
What's this?
That's called a Master Quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts. Go on, give it a try.
It's a lot of grinding I did to get them to level up max. Almost done here. I'm just gonna go ahead and check a few more things. I'm gonna save it real quick, but I'll keep going.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features. But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do. When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around, though, so don't let your guard down, even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
I don't think she's joking.
And just where do you think? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us. But if that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down.
We'll see about that, Marcus.
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine.
It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you. I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliot Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an orbment, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an Orbital Staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it. Yikes! A monster! My turn!
Huh, it's my turn. I've never seen this kind before.
Looks like a flying...
Trying to find a specific one. This way. Okay. No. Okay. Hydrocannon, Crystal Flood, and Thelis. Okay. Shit. I'm trying to figure out which one I could put on. Well, I don't have a Thelis on it, so I'll just do that. And then I'm gonna put... I'll do defense 3. Boost up his attack at least once more. I'm just gonna buy that one. Fuck it. So I need to check. Okay. It doesn't have much skills to begin with for it. Okay, and then for this one I'll play Adamantite Shield. I've gotta figure this out. Fuck it. I'm gonna put attack 3 on him, then what should I do? Alright, that should be good. Okay, gonna establish the links. It's not gonna let me one-hit it.
Now's the chance. Let's my turn.
All right.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Chance. Let's here we go.
Right.
Leave it to me. Together, we're unbeatable.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
chance. We can do this.
All right, there, go!
Right.
Leave it to me. There, my turn.
Right. Is everybody okay?
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
What?
No!
Looks like I made it just in time.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Reen?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Leave it to me. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
Hold on a sec.
What's a place like this even doing on this?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
We meet again?
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Look, that's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios's eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I, Say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. To think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an Orbital Staff too! Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it...
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Reinford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
Now you see, Makis, you don't need to worry, because they have Laura with them, you see. And Laura has the Sword Thruster 7000, and she will shove it up your ass if you dare ounce the word protection in front of her.
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right.
We'll see the four of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident, everyone could see that, but I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this?
Marcus, do I need to call Laura back over and tell her to shove the sword up your ass? They're just fine as long as she's with them, you know.
There are four of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them.
Exactly. Gaius gets it.
She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am, though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl, and we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. He can rot down here.
Come on now, that's no way to treat someone you just met.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest. What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh.
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right, though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
What just happened?
Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. I guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she... Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Yep. Yep. Hold on. I'll just get my blanket on because it's cold and I'm gonna be passing out after the stream.
Eat that! Eat that! Eat that! Eat that!
hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on! Rain!
Wait for me!
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guy Schwarzel, nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old, pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Magius!
God!
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! I'm sorry, okay? Just leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
Huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Alberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way there.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Eustace? Makia said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself, but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice.
It's my turn.
Oh, a treasure chest!
I feel like we've simply been running in circles.
Might be right. Maybe we should check where we are on the map.
Who's there?
Hey, are we...
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
The statue?
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Idios, help us.
This will take everything we have.
Go!
Very well.
Right.
All right. There.
Go!
My turn. How pathetic.
Easy.
Well, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too... Guess I have no choice.
Stand back!
You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening...
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
An opening!
Go! This one's mine!
We did it!
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle...
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat. But I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that! It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know, and that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not? Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first, then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital Staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future!
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick!
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alberea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do. I'm in. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9! With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
Gonna save my data. And now it's saved, so now I'm going to go ahead and return to the title screen. I'm gonna end the stream now, or stream, and I'm not gonna hit the sack. Hope y'all had a good time. I probably should have started the stream like way earlier, to be honest, but well, it's 2:52 where I'm at, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my sleep. I'm gonna work on some stuff, and I'll start another stream way later tonight. So yeah, peace out, Wolf Dog out.